Oh boy. So this is the first one of these that's a little less, depressing because the first one of these I did was on the Lion King, then on the Alex Haloka incident, and now it's just sort of on something that I'm kind of confused on. So earlier today there was a Kickstarter trailer for a new indie game called Enchanted Portals. And this game is supposedly going to be it's a platforming boss rush game with a 1930s art style. Now, looking at the trailer, I'm a little bit torn on it because on one hand, this game looks like, based on its own merits, it looks really good. It has really good character designs and is really inventive, and it just seems like a fun game, based on a purely aesthetically standpoint thing. The problem is Cuphead. Cuphead's a game that came out about 2 years ago now, and they decided to go and this is almost an exact copy, and not based on the 1930s art style because it's a 1930s art style. They didn't invent that. No. What I'm talking about is the gameplay. It looks exactly the same. In fact, there are some images that make direct comparisons between it and Cuphead. Now, for a long while, the devs have completely stayed silent since. But very recently, they went and put out a response to all of this in an interview. They said, "Yes, of course, Cuphead was a huge inspiration for Enchanted Portals. We're both avid fans and we wanted to make something similar, but also from a place of respect and admiration for the original. We were prepared for some backlash, but the trailer definitely reached way more people than we could ever anticipate. And all the hate and negativity coming our way has definitely had a huge impact on us. That being said, along with all those negative responses, a lot of people have also reached out to us saying they adore the game and they would love to see it succeed. So we're trying to turn our attention more towards all those who are supporting us and send our love for the game." So, well, that was a pretty bad response. Okay, so first of all, I pretty much have no qualms with the first paragraph of that. Yeah, they did take inspiration and they wanted to make something similar. Yeah, took it a little too far, but still. But it's that last bit. It's that last bit where they said, "Oh, there are a lot of people who like this game, so we're going to make it for the people who like it." And that's kind of bad. It's kind of a way of saying that you're not going to take criticism purely because there are people who like your concept, which, hey, I like the concept. I think it's pretty cool. I think the character designs are good. I think they would actually fit well into Cuphead DLC, which is coming next year. So there's no real reason to support this game if there's already going to be Cuphead DLC next month. And who knows? This is the delicious last course, the Cuphead DLC, and that doesn't really necessarily mean that, we don't know how long it's going to be. All they said was that there was new bosses, new weapons, new charms, new everything, and the potential for 3-player co-op. They never mentioned how long it would be. I mean, it would be shorter than the original game, sure, but why would I go and support this Kickstarter, which admittedly looks pretty good on its own merits, if it's literally just Cuphead? I'm really torn. I think it's good, but I also think it's really unoriginal. But it has original stuff. They don't own Chad and Jared Moldenhauer don't own the art style and they don't own the gameplay, but the game looks exactly like Cuphead. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to feel about this. What am I supposed to say? You know what? I know what I'm gonna say. I know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to support this Kickstarter because it's a ripoff of Cuphead, and I'm going to wait and if the game succeeds, then I'll look into it more to see if I should get it or not. Because I have a very odd suspicion that if this game does succeed in its Kickstarter, it's going to be a ukulele situation. And I like ukulele, but I have a feeling that it's going to keep it's gonna put up some disconcerting stuff and ultimately be some kind of it's not going to be that well received, even on its own merits. I have a feeling this is just gonna be another ukulele Mighty Number 9 situation. So yeah, I literally don't know what else to add here. I don't even know why I made this. I feel like I made this so that way I wouldn't have to constantly tell people the exact same thing, which I guess is the point of all of these, huh? I guess that's the point, huh? I'm gonna go play and see if I can beat Rumor Honeybottoms. That's been taking me ages.